Hello team, welcome to demo session of performance testing live project. This is the first demo session and the live session starts on 17th Feb 7:15 p.m. Pacific. Okay. Today we will see what we are going to go through for the first demo session. And taking you to the next slide. Team, I will be taking up the questions at the end of the session so that all your queries would be answered properly. Okay. So what we do today? First, we will see introduction to project, which application we are going to take for the project, and some brief overview of what that application is. So we will see that. Then we will see high level plan, and that we will see requirement gathering template and also the test plan template. So which going further during the project, you as a team would be working on those things. Hello? Still having the problem? Hello? Next, we would be going to the roles and responsibilities, and then finally AUT, application under test. So we will see that, okay, one by one. So first of all, we will see introduction to the project. So let's start. So this application QA on Air, we would be taking in as our project for performance testing live project. So team, we would be working on this application, identify some business processes, and then we would be working on it for like the necessary phase of performance testing, right from requirement gathering phase to test planning, then script creation, script execution, scenario design, scenario execution, and finally analysis and the reporting. So this application we would be working on. So QA on Air, what is it about? Okay. So I will just mention in the word so that all will be able to first of all see what is this application about. There are few questions coming in. Like as I told you, I would be taking up the questions at the end, so don't worry please. So I would be answering all your queries, okay? Okay, so let's start here on air.com. Okay, so what is it about? This is a portal or the application that enables client to select and hire remote QA engineers. Okay, so remote means who are working on the different locations or the people from the same location remotely. To work part-time on client project. So as you see here, you can see there are client and consultant. So if I click on client, you can see here like some information regarding this particular thing. Client can use the below form to submit a brief requirement. The client has to fill up this form and submit the requirement. Then account representative will contact client for more information or the question. Account representative will screen and shortlist candidates from database of about this many global subscribers. Then client talks to the consultant and selects for a free trial. Agrees on timings, hours per day, week, scope and mode of communication. Submits payment mode for future billing and signs terms of services. Client can change, continue or stop anytime with 5-day notice. So this is a brief about how a client would contact us on QA on air, the team, and then we discuss with the client some of the information that are missing, and then they get the consultants, screen them and get onto the project. So as I said, is a portal that enables client to select and hire remote QA engineers who work part-time on the client project. And as mentioned there, all QA engineers are pre-screened and then ready to work on this project. So client tries to pick up some of the best talent globally who probably into the full-time projects. Okay. There is a question, are we not talking about the performance testing at all today? We have seen the agenda, what we are going to cover today. So we would for today have an introduction to the project, what we are going to do in the performance testing and all. Okay. So this is all about the application. Team, let me know if you have any queries regarding the application at the end, so that I will be able to solve your queries. Okay. So once we start with the performance testing project, I would be giving you business processes, or you can say test case. In performance testing, we term as business process, but just like some of you are not aware of this term, you can also mention as test case so that you are aware. So they are the detailed steps of business critical transaction. So I would be giving you that business processes, and then you as a team, when we divide into teams, you would be working on those business processes for all the phases as I mentioned, requirement gathering phase, test planning phase, script creation phase, script execution phase, then scenario creation phase, scenario execution, then analysis, and reporting. So we would be identifying the number of users we are going to put load on this application. Okay, and observing the performance of the application. So we will see going further performance of the application, like in terms of response time, throughput, and all those things. Okay, and past transactions, failed transactions. So we will see all these things. So this is introduction to project. Next is high level plan. So I will just show you the templates. I will show you the requirement gathering template and the test planning template. Okay. And then going further, when we start our project, you would be creating this particular requirement gathering template according to your understanding of the application, and like ask questions related to the application to understand the application better. So I'm just right now making you go through the template so you will understand, okay, what kind of template it is, and then you need to prepare yourself once the project starts. Okay, so there are certain questions that we ask to client once we we have to understand the application, like before we start scripting, script execution, then scenario execution, all those things for the application. So we would be, you need to prepare this questionnaire template once you go through the application when the project starts and understand the application. So according to the understandability, you would be like preparing this questionnaire. Okay. So there are a list of questions related to some of the points like general requirement and all. So we would be focusing on the important questions only. Okay, so that at least you will get an idea, okay, whenever a project comes for performance testing, how it is actually started. Okay. Next is the test plan based on the requirement. Like we gather the requirement, based on that we prepare the test plan. Okay. So you need to be very specific about the information that you gather and then work on the test plan. So this is how like objective, purpose, you should mention scope of work and all, out of scope. So I will be guiding you, but you need to prepare all those things. So the template. You need to first of all prepare by yourself, and then if anything is missing, I will be guiding you. Okay, so I'm just telling you how like the template look like, and then you need to prepare when the project starts. Okay, so this is all about high level plan. Okay, so team, we will just go through any list of any queries, any questions, and then we will proceed further for roles and responsibilities, so that like all your queries are answered in time. What link is better for load runner installation? I had provided you the link in which you need to register yourself first, and then it takes you to the installation page. So I already provided you the link. Please refer to that link only. Okay. Do we get Google Drive set for the test flow? I would be sharing the business processes, and then you would be working on it. Yeah, but once that the project starts, I will see how do I share with it. We will be having Google Drive only folder for sharing the thing. We have taken already. Are we not talking about the performance testing at all today? Can you please share this document requirement gathering template in Google Drive? Um, See, first of all, when the project starts, you first need to create by yourself as a team working together. Okay. If anything is missing, I will guide you accordingly. So that you will have a real-time experience on how do we actually prepare the requirement gathering template and the test plan template. So first of all, I won't be sharing with you the template. You need to work on it, and then I would be guiding you accordingly. Okay. How about the architecture of the system? See, architecture wise, we are not going to see as a whole, because this application or a portal is on the cloud and shared. So like the architecture is not so easily available to us. So that's the reason. Like I would, apart from architecture, I would be just showing you a brief, like suppose if this kind of architecture is there and how is the request flowing. So we'll give a brief idea about that, okay, but not the actual architecture of the application. Team, let me know if you have any doubts till like whatever we have covered, introduction to project and high level plan. So once that is done, we will move to roles and responsibilities and AUD. Please let me know. Okay, I think we can move ahead to roles and responsibilities. And at the end, if you feel, if you have any questions, we can answer, I can answer that. Okay. Now we will. So this page I will mention in small font so that they are not equal. Okay. Now we will see roles and responsibilities. So me, I would be the project owner, or you can say a team lead, project lead, where I will answer your queries also, technical queries, and all things related to the business processes that we have identified for the performance testing. Okay, and team members, they would be working on all phase of performance testing, and I will be guiding them whenever the team is stuck in any of the phase or the assignments that is given to the team working on the project. Okay, you can post your questions on the forum so I can answer your queries there, and then we can proceed accordingly. So I, as a owner and the lead, I would be helping you out in all the different ways of performance testing, and also whatever business processes we have identified, we would be working on it. Okay. So this is about roles and responsibilities, and AUT, that is application under test. So this part is already covered above in introduction to the project, like what is the application is all about. So right now I will just browse you to the application, how many what it is there and how many pages are there. Team, remember here in performance testing, we are not focusing on the functionality of the application. Always remember, manual testing should be completed before we start performance testing, and application should be stable. Okay, this is very important, because what happens, see, sometimes we get the application in real time as well. We get the application and there are some issues already existing. It is not at all stable. Still some functionality is not tested. So this should not happen, team, because otherwise our efforts and all are wasted. Time, efforts, everything are wasted. So we should always make sure that we are getting the application stable, and manual testing should be completed. Okay. So let's go. I will just open the home page now for Q&A. See, you already see Q&A is currently in a pre-launch beta phase. So things are still being built, but this is the stable application. Like every now and then changes won't be there. So we would identify our important business processes once we actually start with the project, so that when I divide you into teams, you would be working on that business processes as I mentioned, and for all the phases of performance testing. Okay, so this is how about client and consultant portal that enables client to select and hire remote engineers. Okay, so you can go through the application, and when we like select important business processes, you can again go through that only business processes. No need to focus on the entire functionality then. Okay, this is all about the client that we have seen. Consultants, now we will see. So for consultant, there is another form that is different from the client. Okay, so they need to fill in the form. Then it is saying how it works. How it works, QA team plus on air equals to quality cost stream. So again, like how they process the thing. Why QA on air? They have mentioned why we should select the client. Select QA on air. So you can go through this. Contact us. So there are like 5 to 7 pages. So, but we would be seeing important business scenario, and then I would, once we identify the business scenario, I would be providing you detailed steps for identify business scenario. Okay, and then it would be really great working on as a team on scripting front, optimization of the script, then scenario design and all. So I would be providing you with uh, examples of scenario, and you need to design how the scenario would look like. So it would be like you would be working on almost all the scenario type. So I would be giving you assignments, and you need to work on it as a team. So you would be learning each and every step, or you can say details of each and every phase, and you would be comfortable working on it. Okay. So team, we are done with our session. Let me know if you have any doubts. I can solve your queries. I can answer your queries now. And then we will be having another demo session on 13th, yeah, Pacific. Okay. So, and one more thing, important thing, I forgot to tell you. There would be an assessment, okay, on 17th Feb Pacific time. So those who will score 50% or above that are eligible for the performance testing live project. Okay team, so prepare well and appear for the test on 17th Feb. So like I would be providing you the test, and then I would be reviewing you all the answers, and then we would be like publishing the results. Those who have scored 50 and above will be eligible for the performance testing live project. Okay team? Team, if you have any doubts, please let me know. There is a question coming in. Where can we get the script for recorded videos? See, there are already like in performance testing training videos already there are the like scripts, how do we create it, optimize. So there you can find in the videos all the necessary things. Okay, and the performance testing videos. So if you are not a premium member, I think you need to get those videos. You can ask the team, IT Learn team, how do you get that? Okay. Questions on which modules, is it about performance testing or load runner? It would be both combined, performance testing plus the load runner tool. As for the project, we would be using load runner tool. So it will be a combined of performance testing and load runner. Okay. Team, any more questions? So we need to go through the previous videos. Yeah, definitely. If you are not aware of and if you have not gone through the videos, because it will tell you all the concepts related to performance testing as well as whatever the phase we have identified, like there are in performance testing, all are described very well. So you need to go to the videos. It would be easy, very easy for you then. So on 17th Feb, there would be an assessment, okay? And again on 13th Feb, Pacific time, we would be having another session, demo session. So team, let me know still if you have any queries. What are the types of performance testing we will cover in the project? See, I would be giving you examples of the important performance testing types that are actually executed for a performance testing project, and you just need to design a scenario for that. Okay, so that like whenever in real time when you get a project and such performance test type you need to perform, you will be able to know, okay, how I design the scenario and all. So don't worry, we will be taking all the important performance testing types. Okay. Every day, how long will be the training duration? It would be around 45 minutes. Do we have a session tomorrow? Yes, 13th Feb, Pacific, 7:15 Pacific time. Okay. Do we get Google Drive set for test flow? Do we use only your email for questions or issues? Don't use email. As I told, like forum would be used for asking the questions, and like once we start with the project, I will be creating a Google Drive folder where all the documents would be shared. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow same time. It's not 1 hour, 2 hour. It's for 45 minutes, so that like everyone would be able to get what is being covered, and if anyone has doubts, we would be able to solve at that particular time, so that it should not be in a hurried way. Everyone should be on the same page. So that's the reason we give 45 minutes, and then depending on how the assignment or how the work is, we keep the sessions accordingly. Okay, that would be communicated to you all. Team, any more doubts? If no one has doubts, I think we can end our session. I think no one has any doubts now. So team, we will meet on 13th Feb, 7:15 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so tomorrow same time we will have another demo session, and on 17th Feb we will have the assessment session. Okay. So thank you team for your time. Bye.